Are you a mom that literally has just become estranged from her son or daughter? And you're wondering, where do I go from here? And I have so many thoughts and questions rolling around in my head that I don't even know how to think straight. Because today I'm going to answer a few more of those questions, common questions that I get. So stay tuned for this. Number one I get is my child okay? Is my son or daughter okay? And I want you to know, while it's normal to worry about their well-being, especially if you have a child that's been putting themselves in unsafe situations with maybe the bad crowd. So if you're like me, wondering, well, how I used to wonder if is she safe? Is she happy? Do they need help? Right? I want you to remember that anxiety is trusting that the future is not going to work out. So we don't want to go there. We don't want to do that. But you do need to focus on yourself and your self-care, because while there's some things that you can do to, aid them without enabling, depending on the situation, over time, like, you're going to know if your child is not okay. So we don't want to assume the worst. But it did used to be one of my biggest fears. So I wanted to be honest about that. Number two is, how can you cope with the pain? Because dealing with this emotional pain is overwhelming. It can be overwhelming. And while those emotions are going to go from sadness to anger to acceptance to grief, you're in the grief process. You are grieving. And so we need to navigate those feelings and not just ignore them. I have created an Empower Mom quiz, and it's the link below here of the discovery call. It is a quiz where you can answer a handful of questions, and I'll give you my recommendation on what I think would be best for you in your specific situation on how to move forward and how to get help. So if you're interested in that Empower Mom quiz, you can click the link below. Number three, what if I want to reconcile but my child doesn't? That happens, but you know what? Most of you watching this do really truly want to reconcile. But I want to remind you, one of the moms that I have the honor to serve, she's amazing. And one of the things that she says, and it's so true, is we want to build back authentically, right? Whether there's some issues from the past, like whether you know what they are or not, they were there. So we don't want to build back just to build back. When we build back, we want it to be better. Number four is, where can I get support? This was the biggest burning question I had when I was going through this, because nobody out there was doing what I do. Nobody was talking about it, right? And so you may need to seek therapy, and by all means, you go do that. But I also believe you need a coach. You need to surround yourself with other moms that are either have gone through the situation, are going through the situation right now, because knowledge is useless without application. So if you can get all the knowledge and watch all the videos and read the books and all of that, which is fantastic, right? Knowledge is useless without application. And so you need to figure out, what do you specifically need? Do you need therapy? Do you need a coach? Do you need both? Right? Everybody's different. There's no right or wrong, but you need to find somebody that's going to help you apply all that knowledge that you're learning. So I hope that some of these questions calmed your heart just a little bit. You're not alone. And if you do have other questions that are burning in your heart, I'd love to hear them in the chat as well. So let me know what those are, and I can address those in a different video. So I hope this helps you. God bless.